Hello everyone, got a little M7 video for you today. Yeah, I just kind of included this one because it's a fairly good example of being flexible, moving around, trying to read the map. First thing we do is we're going to go down here and kind of check this flank out, see what's coming. Get some lights, first customer. Now this is surprising to me, it's stupid really, I shouldn't be sitting here, but I really didn't expect the Stug to be over that far. I was trying to use the rock for cover to my right, but unfortunately that guy was actually in front of me. So he made it across the bridge really quick and set up in that bush. Have to keep an eye on him for later. Now there my partner tags him, and now I figure, man, I really want to get this guy out of the game. I'm going to risk taking another shot. Unfortunately he goes dark, and I'm guessing, and I pull the trigger and miss. I don't like leaving tanks with very little health alive. Sometimes they'll come back to haunt you later. So now we're just kind of hanging tight on this flank, and unfortunately here I'm going to lose my partner pretty quick. I'm just trying to keep an eye on these guys, see what they're doing. I notice Frog is over there trying to get to the behind the house and get safe. Trying to keep an eye on that guy and maybe finish him off. Because once again, I don't like leaving tanks with very little health. Now we see the T-14 there. Frog's working on the Stug. He's got him down to one shot, but unfortunately they disappear. Our T1 Heavy that was on that corner got smoked. Now I decide I better go figure out where that T-14 is going. And I go over here to pop up to light him. But unfortunately we'll notice that he's just zerging right at my buddy here, so should have moved over to light him sooner, and I would have had a better idea that my buddy was gonna die. So we decide we really shouldn't be fighting a T-14 head on. I got some help behind us. I'll go ahead and try to back on up. Somebody behind me is putting a little hurt on him. Here I'm a little close to exposing myself, so I've turned back down. Trying to keep an eye on this guy. I did load some premium just to make sure I get through this guy. Yeah, a little bit of help rolling that way. I see this guy on cap, figure I'll try to put a shot on him.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
This guy's not quite back over the ridge yet. We're gonna back up. I'd much rather have him shoot that KV-1 than me at this point, especially since I lost some health earlier, so we'll figure we'll back up. Try to shoot him from behind. There he is, he's on low health. Take our time here. There we go.
Gotcha.
And we're gonna back up here. And once again, we're kind of reading the map, seeing what popped up, where they were, what's going on. Now we decide we better maybe come over here and try to help these guys out. I want to get over here just to make sure if anything does show up over here, we light them up. Got some help on the hill that should be able to shoot anything that moves. And there we go, we lit him. Bounced. And he put a little neo stop on me there.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And now you watch this T-28. He comes down off the hill and he goes over here and sets up on this flank, and a pretty exposed spot, but also a pretty good spot, because I think what he's doing, I'm not sure if he's smart enough to know he's doing it, but he's kind of manipulating the draw range over here. There we go, the T-28's working on that guy, gets him down. And we're going to back over just to keep an eye on this flank. I think there might be more things coming, I'm not sure. Now I do notice in the south. There's an M7 coming over the bridge. Our KB-1's over there. Pushed down into the town, and he's got a bunch of tanks around him. So at this point I decide, I see more red things over there. We better go push this way. Can't hang up there on the ridge too long or you will get shot. So you're going to see this PZ-34 just hanging right here on the ridge. And that's not what you want to be doing, because now this KB-1's got him lit. Bad shot by me.
Penetration.
And see, this PZ-3 is paying for his stupidity right now. And it's interesting that that Stug over there in that bush that shot me early is the one that killed him. So we do take note of that at this time. Because the last I seen him, he was on 59 health. Frog could not get the last shot on him before he got rolled, unfortunately. And we're just hanging with our friends here, trying to see what happens. Figure we may pop over here. Try to light anything up over there. Got really good view range on this tank, got optics. One thing I don't have on this tank, unfortunately, yet is Sixth Sense. It's one of the reasons I'm moving around so much, because I don't know if I'm lit, and I really don't want to take an arty shot. I don't want to die here. My friends are not great players, they're not terrible, but I don't want to die. I feel like I need to stay alive here, so... And once again, we're just kind of reading the map, seeing if somebody makes a move, and then we adjust to that move. I really can't be pushing a flank or something by myself in an M7. So there's another friend. He came over the bridge.
Penetration.
Work on him. Finish. And we gotta make sure we move so Artie doesn't land on us. I see this D2 getting worked over by the T-28. The D2 is not a very scary target. Kind of surprised that AT2 has not taken an artillery shell. He's pretty much been camped there, but he may not be getting lit. If he's not moving much and his camo net's there, he may not get lit. So do a little pop just to make sure there's nothing over there we see. As you can see, this is one constant situational awareness evaluation. I'm just constantly pinging the map, scanning the map, trying to move, make sure that things aren't sneaking through certain lanes. Now we decide to go over here and just thinking about maybe pushing through here. I just wanted to try to get my view range and see if maybe I can light something up. I'm assuming my view range is better than this T-28's with optics and everything. So I don't see anything, and now about this time I notice our Artie's pushing. For some reason he's pushing down the 9 lane. So I decide I'm going to go over there, because if nothing else, I'm going to use him for lights. And he's going being kind of dumb, honestly, but I figure I better burn over here, and if he lights something up, I'll be ready to shoot it. And you see the Artie just took one shot, and I imagine at this point, I'm pretty sure that's from the Stug that shot me earlier. And there he is. Alright, so now we just take our time and make damn sure we kill that guy. And once again, we kind of pop over just to check the map. I'm kind of sitting here stupidly in case I am lit. I don't know. I don't have sixth sense. So now we decide to try to take the town over here. I knew this guy was here, but I wasn't sure he'd actually probably aimed at me. So he could have maybe shot me there. Try to get over here. I actually turned a little late, so I missed my turn. I was trying to turn, get over here behind the building. And we're just waiting to see if this guy comes out, maybe to get some shots. I notice our M2's pushing across the bridge. Now this one I kind of don't wait long enough. That one I didn't aim too well, but he's angled pretty good.
Enemy is hit.
That one went a little awry.
Enemy armor is hit.
And unfortunately we couldn't get enough in him to kill him. Now I decide, I was hoping that our M2 could kill that Artie, but unfortunately I already got him. Don't really have a shot. Take it anyways. I'm really going to go try to work on this KV-1. I notice I've got an AT-2 friend coming behind me. So I decide to get in here and try to get this tank out. This is the most important tank left. Unfortunately, he was aimed this way. I was hoping he wasn't. And now we try to bait him out. Could have maybe killed him, but I didn't want to take the shot, the chance of getting killed, so I figured I'd try to bait him. Artie was close. And now the only thing left is the Artie. So as you can see, it wasn't a terribly great game. Did about 1,000 damage. I think I did about 1,000 spotting damage as well. And I just wanted to include it because it's a pretty good example of situational awareness and moving around, being flexible, medium style play.